Is tipping required at an all-inclusive? So I've been asked a couple times about tipping at all-inclusives or Mexico in general. So I thought I'd make a quick video about it. So in general, in Mexico, typically the people are given a living wage for working at restaurants and other service-based businesses. So tipping is not required, but always appreciated. Just to put it in perspective, most Mexicans will tip about 10 to 15%. And I know as an American, I typically tip 20%, which is pretty average. But in Mexico, like I said, they're not as dependent on it for their livelihood as in America. With that being said, it always feels good to tip. So just tip if you feel like it. But I also want to share with you how I tip at all-inclusive resorts. So typically for the baggage person, I usually give $1 to $2 per bag or luggage. Just depends on how far it is, how much work you have to do. If it's a smaller one or I'm nearby the front, typically $1 to $2. But if it's a lot of luggage or it's a really big resort and they have to drive me and all this other stuff, sometimes I'll tip a little bit more. Also per drink, when I'm at the bar, I'll usually tip $1 to $2 per round. Sometimes I'll maybe miss a few, but they're always very helpful and very friendly either way. Also, if I'm at a buffet dinner or lunch, like I said, $1 to $2 per person, not a whole lot of money. And like I said, they're always very generous, or they're always very gracious. They're always appreciative. So I feel comfortable with that. Now, for a sit-down restaurant, for an a la carte menu, dinner place, or even lunch place, I'll typically give $5 to $10 just because they're putting in more work. There's usually a lot more personable. There's a lot more service requirements involved. So typically, I'll give more for that. And also depends on how well they do. If I don't get great service, maybe I'll just give like $5 to $10, per person. But if they do really good, obviously I'll try to give more. But if you have any specific questions, let me know in the comments. I also made a longer video about just common questions I get asked on social media about Cancun on our YouTube channel. So make sure you watch it. All right, thanks.